Medicare Insurance Agents Podcast, beginning in 3, 2. And we are live. This is Joe Valenzuela here with Vista Mutual Insurance Services. Welcome to our podcast where we hope to bring you little tips and tricks of the trade and show you, give you some opportunities and also show you how we do things so that you can learn more and grow your book of business. All right, today I'm here with Ivan Lopez. Give a little wave, Ivan. From Berg Insurance Services. They are a great partner for us. They gave us our contracts for a lot of these companies, and we appreciate them greatly. We also have Joey Miers, one of our brand new reps. He's just a babe. Just stepped off the boat, right? How long have you been doing this, Joey?
This was my first AAP last year, so I've been in for about 6 months.
There you go.
And he was Rookie of the Year, by the way.
Yes, he was. Here's the
Very
picture
good.
showing that. Rookie of the Year. You'll also notice in that picture that Ivan is there. He is the MGA of the Year. And I'm there, Sales Gold Award. And who else is there? Mark Mandrick, one of our other agents, who got the Silver Award. This was at a party that Berg throws. One of the great reasons to go with us is that they do an amazing event at the end, just an appreciation event that is really put on for the agents just so that they can say thank you. And there's gifts, there's prizes, there's raffles. It was a casino night. Great dinner, great location, great people. So awesome. So today, we just wanted to go over a little bit about us and how we got into this industry. So I will start. So I actually got into this industry by having an injury. Sounds weird, but that's what happened. I was a hardwood floor installer, and I was an edger. You know, the dude that has to use that 80-pound sander at the edge of the wall, right? You're basically hunched over all day.
Yeah.
I did that for about 2 years and blew out a disc in my back. Had to have surgery on that. I was 20 years old. So after that, they put you in like a work relocation, whatever. We went to a temp agency. And my wife actually started at the same time I did at this temp agency. And they placed us with Anthem Blue Cross of California.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
So for like a year and a half, we were temps. We were selling. That was before you even had to have a license to sell. You could do it under the company's license. This was when MA first came out to 2006, 2007, or 2005 for the 2006 selling year.
Gotcha.
Crazy. We got our licenses, got offered the full-time position, stayed there for about 4.5, 5 years, and then they laid us off. It was a call center, so they just moved the calls to another place that was cheaper, Wisconsin.
Surprised I didn't go out of the country.
It probably has happened that much now. So after that, decided to try to go independent, actually. And didn't have the knowledge, I didn't have the connections, I didn't have the wherewithal, I didn't know what I was doing. So that lasted a very short amount of time. It was like a month. And I said, okay, well, I'll do some other things. I just wasn't there yet. Then I got a job with Humana Direct. So I worked for Humana directly for 6 years.
Wow. It's a long time.
It's a very long time. And it gave me...
One company.
Yeah.
Good.
It gave me good knowledge too. It gave me the kind of knowledge and what I needed to make the jump as well.
Correct.
It allowed me to meet you.
Wow.
Right?
It's never been the same since.
No. So then, after working with Humana and realizing maybe we could do this on our own, meeting you, having that now connection, having the knowledge, having the wherewithal, decided to make the jump October of this year. So as long as Joe...
Leap of faith.
Leap of faith, definitely. As long as Joey's been an agent, our company has existed. And as you can see, the awards have been coming. So that's me.
And the paychecks.
And the paychecks, definitely. Those are the best reward. So that's me in a nutshell. And because we just talked about Ivan and how we kind of met during this, I'll turn it over to him now.
So my name is Ivan Lopez. I got into the insurance industry 2007 is when I got licensed. I used to be, I've worked a lot of different jobs, jack of all trade, master of none. I've worked farm equipment, farm labor, build houses. My last job before this, I was a mechanic. I used to work, I was a Honda mechanic, which I worked for 6 years, and got some good advice from a mechanic that retired. He says, Ivan, you only have one body, man. You can never replace that one body. So you don't want to do this and beat yourself up for the rest of your life. You need to work smart, not hard. So find something to do.
Sometimes business happens.
And at that point, Berg Insurance Services, which is Troy Bergeron. Him and his dad started this business a long time ago. I grew up with their younger brother, and his dad, rest in peace, Big Al Van Zanten, always said to me, "Ivan, you're great. You're great talking with people. You know, this is a job where you talk to people. You're trustworthy."
There you go.
So right around 2007 is when I decided, you know what, I got to make the jump. I went all in.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all in means making $35 at Honda an hour to getting my car repossessed.
Leap of faith, just like, yep.
You know, so I went down all the way to the bottom, got my car repossessed, and I just went all in. And from then on, it's been nothing but good stuff. You know, great support from Berg Insurance Services, which I'm now an MGA there, I was this year the top producing managing general agent.
Yeah, he's in that because he's the MGA of the year in that picture.
So basically, folks, I mean, this is just really, don't complicate this. This is really just being personable, being able to talk to people,
right?
And don't lie to people, don't mislead people, just be trustworthy. So,
right. One of the things we say is it's okay to not know. Like
yes.
Don't
give them wrong.
Tell them. Say I'll get back to you. I'll find out for you. We have the resources to do that for you. Sure. All right. Now on to Joey Miers. How did you get into the insurance business?
So my name is Joey Miers. Again, I started about 6 months ago. So Joe and my wife started together at Anthem Blue Cross.
Yeah, failed to mention that.
And I got injured at work as well. I worked in law enforcement for about 6 years. During that injury and going through the retirement process, I got a call from Joe, who was working with my wife at the time, and said, "Hey, there's an opportunity to build your own business and start your own thing and make real money." So, not knowing a single thing about the insurance business, I said, "Absolutely, let's do it, 100%."
All in. All in. Is it water cold? No, I don't know. I'll just jump in.
No joke, I quit the next day, and
no joke, actually. That's true.
6 months later, I couldn't be happier that I did that.
Yep.
Rookie of the year, by the way, folks.
Rookie of the year again. Yeah. So sometimes on our podcast, you might hear some ringing. Sorry about that. Business tends to happen all the time. So when you hear my phone ringing, that's money. That's money coming in.
Unless the door's knocking, then there's somebody else.
That's right.
Bill collectors.
Right. So that's a brief overview of who we are and how we got into the insurance industry. I hope that you guys will continue to listen to this podcast. And again, we're going to give you everything that we do for nothing. All the things that we've accumulated over our lifetime in the insurance world, we're going to give to you. So hopefully you find some value in it. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Joey.
Thank you, folks. Have a good day.